and welcome to my live stream lecture. And before we get into part 3 of my live stream lecture, as I'm rolling out and explaining my business, Parriss and Associates Resource Center, before I get into this lecture, please support my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'm very close to hitting my first 1,200 subscriber milestone. Please share my channel with one person you know in the real world. Get them to check out my channel. Let them make the decision on whether or not they want to subscribe to my channel. You know, I really do want to thank all of my supporters and my viewers and my potential supporters for taking out time to watch my videos. You know, I'm spending a lot of time behind the scene in terms of researching my topics, preparing my topics. And I don't know if the audience is aware, I've been on the trajectory path since mid-October in doing 6 live stream lectures a week. And I want to share this in regards to what I have discovered about live streams in watch hours. It's something about doing live streams. It gives you an increase on watch hours. I mean, I'm really seeing an increase and an increase and an increase on my watch hours by doing live streams versus doing video uploads. I'm telling you, doing these live streams is a powerful way to gain some watch hours in order to cultivate your channel, to monetize your channel, and take your channel to a whole nother level. And I also see a supporter chiming in on my live stream lecture. I thank you for that. I appreciate that. You know, one of my styles in terms of how I do live streams, I do live stream lectures versus a live stream lecture dialogue. And the reason I do it that way, because, you know, this information that I have to get out is something about I get out in the zone to present this information. But I do want to recognize my supporters. I want to recognize my viewers for following my lectures and sending me your comments. This channel is getting ready to turn 3 years old in June, and this channel will be nothing without my supporters. But, you know, this is part 3 lecture in terms of me marketing my company, Parriss and Associates Resource Center. And as soon as that website is launched, I will do a upload letting everybody know that my business website is launched. I had to go in and revamp my business website. You know, I've had my company, Parriss and Associates Resource Center, for over 20 plus years outside of my career, my day job. And I'm so excited because once I offboard out of the workforce the middle of next year in terms of retirement, I will be able to focus a little bit more on my company. So here we go. Parriss and Associates Resource Center, forms explain. And all of these forms that I'm going to explain, you will see on my business website. Once my business website is launched, you're going to see these forms in electronic version, and you're going to also see these forms on my business website in PDF format. And I also, of course, have the hard copy of the forms, and I also have all of my forms in Word documents. So at any given time, I need to go in and revamp those forms. I revamp them, revamp the form, shoot it to my contractor who's constructing my website, and he'll keep my website updated that way. But the first form I want to talk about is my client application. My client application enrollment form. This is one of the documents you'll be able to see on my business website. And of course, the client application for initial business plan enrollment, you know, you'll have an area for the client name, the date, unique identifier, and that unique identifier to protect the client confidentiality is just the last 4 digits of your SSN. It's an area on here for the client to put their address and cell phone number. And then information about, I'm explaining that Marie Holiday is the business coach that will be providing the services on the application form, is my business email address and my contact information. On the client application, it also has service you are paying for. You have a couple of options. One of the services is the initial business contract, the initial business plan plus 4 coaching sessions. Those services are a total of $200. You can pay it over the course of 4 installments. So if that's the service the person wants, they can check that. Or for follow-up customers, if they only need 1 coaching sessions to update their business plan, that would be an area that they can check. And for 1 coaching session, for a maximum time of 30 minutes, that would be $30. So it's also information on the payment method. Currently right now, I'm going to be accepting Cash App. My Cash App information is on here. If a person wants another method on how they can pay me, we can talk about that. And then on this client application, at the bottom, I'll also have that client, please be advised, payment is due at time of service, and there will be no refund paid to the client once services has been provided by Marie Holiday. It is understood that all services will be conducted via teleconference, and a date and time will be scheduled for each coaching session. So that's the first form. That form is going to either be in electronic format or PDF Word document. Another powerful form that you're going to see in electronic version or PDF format is the 3-page contract for service. This is the legal document. This 3-page contract for services, on each page throughout, there'll be an area to initial and date, and at the final page, there'll be an area for signatures and dates by both parties. When my business website is launched, I'm encouraging everyone to go on my business website and read the contract for service to have your initial business plan and coaching services laid out. Read this contract. In a prior live stream, I literally read this contract out in brevity, but I'm just going to read a few parts of this contract. It's basically the business name, the recipient, which is you. But it states the contract is between Parriss and Associates Resource Center, hereafter known as the business, and the client, hereafter known as the client. I will plug the person name in there. It's the area for the date. The client is hiring the business for the services that will be provided by Marie Holiday as described in the contract in the terms of the agreement. So when my business website is launched, please check out my business website and read this contract for services in brevity. And I'm here to tell you, check it out. Another form that you will see that will be provided is although there's a contract, I'm going to also have in Word document, and I'm going to actually send this to you, the client receipt for initial business. Once I enter a contractual agreement with the client, and once I've set up the appointment, we've entered that contractual agreement, and you paid for your first coaching sessions. At that point, I will email you a client receipt. And on the receipt, that's just another layer of CYOA. On this receipt, it says date paid via Cash App or other method, client name, email, contact information, date of initial scheduled service will be on this receipt. Service is paid for if you're doing the initial business plan and 4 coaching sessions. I'm going to put the total amount for that is $200, the amount paid and the balance. If you want to do it and split it up in 4 payments, you can. If you want to pay the whole $200 up front, you can. That's your option. And also on the receipt for follow-up customers, you're going to see follow-up coaching sessions, $30, amount paid and balance. And on the receipt, this receipt may be signed electronically or in hard copy. If signed in hard copy, It must be returned to the business via email for valid record. Electronic signatures count as original for all purposes. So that's literally indicated on the receipt. So once services are paid for, or it doesn't matter if that contract is in place, I'm gonna also, even though if you pay by Cash App, that's a tracking mechanism right there. But for a second layer, I'm gonna also send you a copy of the electronic receipt. So that's another document that would be available under my company. And another document that you will see in electronic format or PDF form is you will actually see the strategic business plan form. And on this form, in collaboration with the client, there's an area where we're going to do the identified goals. And there's an area in the middle where we're going to create 3 measurable objectives linked to each goal. And on the far right of that business plan, it's going to be an area for any goal that you achieve, you got to establish a projected due date. Why do you need to have a projected due date for each identified goal? Because those projected due dates hold you accountable to do what you say that you're going to do. So you're going to see this form in the form sections of my Parriss and Associates Resource Center. This form is also going to be in electronic format or Word document. And I'm here. Actually, this particular form is going to be in PDF Word format, if I'm not mistaken. My contractor is still constructing that website. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to revamp my company website. A lot of due diligence behind the scene. I'm deliberately spending time right now marketing these services. I'm only going to take, and this is not anything, I'm not taking any paying customers now. I'm just basically spending time marketing my coaching services. I will not take any clients until I exit out of the workforce, and I will only take a maximum of 10 paid clients. And the reason why, because I want to keep it in hobby mode. And I did see a question in regards to how I came up with the name Parriss and Associates Resource Center. I came up with the name Parriss because, if the audience is aware, I'm a veteran, served in the United States Marine Corps. I served during the Desert Storm era. All women who entered the Marine Corps, or they send through Parris Island. They also send men through Parris Island. And that was an experience I will never forget as long as I live. I have an honorable discharge. I earned all my promotions meritoriously. Do some research on Parris Island. Ain't anybody making it out of Parris Island. You have really got to be spiritually driven, especially, during my era, the Desert Storm era, the era that I came up in, where there were no cameras. Right now, everything is cameras. They can watch everything as far as when people go through basic training. But in the era that I came in, there were not cameras. And although they say they couldn't put your hands on you, they put their hands on us. We went through something. We went through horror getting through basic training, and I'm here to tell you. And it was no joke. Were they supposed to put their hands on you? No. Did they? Yes. Did they torture you? Yes. And I'm here to tell you. The generation now is the soft approach. The approach that I came up in, they beat you down to earn that title as a United States Marine, and I'm here to tell you. So that's how I came up with the name Parriss and Associates Resource Center, to symbolize my experience as serving this country as a United States Marine, and I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. And if the audience is aware, you all are aware, at the end of each lecture because of the holiday time, I love to showcase my holiday ornaments. This is one of my candy apple nutcrackers. I'm getting back into collecting my nutcrackers. I saw this nutcracker, check out Dollar General. They do a really good job on their nutcrackers. You know, the prices are reasonable. The quality of their nutcrackers are phenomenal. The design of their nutcrackers are phenomenal. I saw this candy apple nutcracker at Dollar General and I liked it. I purchased it. I display all of my ornaments and nutcrackers in my home throughout the year. And I'm here to tell you, and as time go on, you will begin to see nothing in the backdrop of my live streams, because if the audience is aware, I'm getting ready to put my house on the market the end of this month. Everything will be boxed up. I don't have much to box up. I've sold all of my furniture. I'm down to my last two pieces of furniture in my house, and the last two pieces will be gone by the end of the month. So I hope you all have gotten something out of this very powerful lecture in terms of me explaining Parriss and Associates Resource Center forms that you will see on my business website. And also, as we usher into the year of 2023, please put await financial freedom on your bucket list for 2023. You know, I'm getting a lot of reviews from the different platforms, you know, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Apple, iTunes, Google Play. Some people purchase this book through Page Publishing Company website. I'm getting many reviews in terms of individuals who have read my book. This is a powerful testimony of me explaining and sharing with the reader on how I rose from financial destruction to complete financial freedom, to get ready to position myself to exit out of the workforce middle of next year. So please check out this book, purchase this book, and once you have read this book, please give an honest review of this book. So that's all I have. I hope everyone has gotten something out of this live stream lecture. I appreciate my supporters who have chimed in to listen to this lecture, to block out valuable time out of your morning to listen to this live stream lecture. And again, you know, as you all are aware, I'm on the trajectory path to do 6 live stream lectures all the way until I monetize. I'm very, very close to monetizing, because I've discovered, you know, since mid-October, it's something about live streams versus video uploads. It just gives you a rise and rise and rise and rise and rise in your watch hours. And once I've done that, then I will take a look at, I'm gonna still do live streams, but it won't be at a rate of 6 a week, and I'm here to tell you. And also share my channel, because I have not been able to hit the pavement lately in the real world to introduce, to talk to people in the natural environment, to get new subscribers, because I'm spending so much time on doing the live streams, the research behind the live streams, the topics behind the live stream. You know, I'm spending a good 10, 15 hours a week behind the scene to be able to maintain this rate of 6 live streams a week. So help me out with my channel. I've been working also on a goal of trying to hit that first 1,200 subscriber milestones. I think I'm currently at 1,190. All I need is 10 more. Spread my channel. You know, get anybody in your household you know who can benefit from my thought-provoking YouTube motivational channel. Get them to check it out. Let them make the decision if they want to subscribe. But I need all the help from my supporters right now to hit that first 1,200 subscriber milestone. This channel cannot sustain itself. I need my supporters. I need my collaborators. I need for you to step up to the plate. You know, it's the reason you're watching my videos. So don't just watch my videos, also share my videos to one person you know in the real world. Have them to check it out, make the decision on whether or not they want to subscribe, so this channel can go ahead and reach the phenomenal milestone of 1,200 subscriber milestone. So with that being said, as they say in the Marine Corps, simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.